Hello everyone, I'm Chris with U-Haul. Today we're going to review the add-on for your Thule T2 Pro XTR tray style bike rack. Let's go ahead and take a look at how to assemble it, install it to the existing bike rack, and then talk about its features. This rack is a +2 add-on. You must already own a T2 Pro XTR to install it on. Let's go ahead and take a look. You can now remove 3 screws from the handle, one being hidden in the center. Save this hardware for reinstallation. The center screw is floating and will not fully remove. Once it's loose, you can remove the handle. Now slide the floating screw out of the way so you can insert the add-on. Line up the tab with the floating screw. After inserting the add-on shank, you will find the unlock bar needs to be pushed into place, and you can now tighten the set screw. We can now insert new button head screws and flat washers. We're now ready to reinstall the handle. Remember, there is a new floating screw that we need to move out of the way. Now reinstall your 2 previously removed screws. We can now insert the first tray. Make sure that the mechanism for the rotating front tire arm is opposite the one in front of it, and that it is facing up or the rear of the vehicle, and then install using the provided screws and flat washers. Now insert the screws on the other side and adjust the tray to its desired position, and then tighten with the provided Allen key. Make sure the ratchets of your rear tire cradles face up into the rear of the vehicle. Slide them over the post. Now install your end cap and affix with the provided screw and flat washer. Keep your screw straight as you tighten it. The screw is actually cutting threads into the plastic, so we want to be sure to tighten it snugly, but not to over tighten it. Repeat for the other side. We can now install our larger wheel cradle, being sure the opening faces to the outside of the vehicle, and lining up the posts and affixing with the provided screws. Our final step is to insert our 2 locking cylinders into our new bike cables. Do remember that Thule has the one key system, so I will link for purchase in the description below a set of multiple locking cylinders so that they can all be replaced to be the same key. We're now ready to load some bikes. Let's go ahead and put the rack in the loaded position. We're going to pull up on this handle. It may require 2 hands, it's got a lot of tension, and lower the rack. You must also insert 2 new button screws on the opposite side. We are now ready to begin loading bikes. Go ahead and rotate your front tire arms. As well, remove the rear tire strap. Use the rubber strap to support the rim and pull it snugly into place. You can now lock this bike to the rack by passing through the frame and securing it back to itself. This rack and its extension do have a tilt away with the bikes feature, but we do want you to note that at a 160-pound maximum, this is very heavy and we recommend you do it with 2 people. I, however, loaded some very light bikes and I'm not quite there, but it's still very heavy. Once you have your bike rack fully loaded, you may discover it's hard to see your license plate or your turn indicators, especially while driving at night. Fear not, U-Haul has you covered with an illuminated license plate holder and auxiliary turn indicators you can install on the bike rack. I will go ahead and link the videos up above and the purchase links down below. That concludes the add-on for our Thule T2 Pro XTR tray-style bike rack, bringing us up to 4 bikes. Thank you for watching, and I can't wait to see you on the trails. This bike rack is for a 2-inch receiver only. This bike rack has a 60-pound per bike capacity. This bike rack weighs 52 pounds. This rack accommodates 20 to 29-inch tires. They can be up to 5 inches wide, and the wheelbase can be up to 50.5 inches long. With the add-on, we now have a max total weight capacity of 160 pounds for all 4 bikes. If you have any questions about this bike rack, or if you'd like to take a closer look at one, visit your nearest U-Haul Hitch Center or visit us online at uhaulhitches.com. You can also download the U-Haul app using the link in the description for even more ways to manage your hitch and towing needs.